And it looks like we are live. And it looks like there's nobody here yet. So I will just run my mouth until people show up. Let's see. I don't see anybody here. I hope it works. I hope it works. Because we're supposed to be connected. Okay, it looks like there are 2 people in the room right now. That's good. Okay, so here we are. Oh, hi, Sandra. You're here, but that's okay. I know that it's like dinner time and people have lives and can't pay full attention. That's okay. But it's wonderful that you're here. And I am just going to start with all of our, hi Alicia, all of our normal opening questions while we get started. You know, what's on your hook, what's in your cup, where are you, and what's for dinner, since at least in my part of the world, it is about dinner time. It's 6 o'clock in the eastern part of the United States. Hi, Trisha. Hi, Teresa. Oh, Sandra, I understand now. Hi, Pat. Glad to see you. So anyway, while we're going, or while we're just still gathering, I am working on trying to design a hat that will, hi, Jackie, work for Granny D's Moss Stitch Challenge. She has this Moss Stitch in May challenge going on. I've already done a shawl. I always look at over on the other side of the room where my mannequin is, and the shawl is hanging on the mannequin. And I think that if I look over there, you will too, and you'll be able to see it. But of course you won't. That's silly. I'm just silly. So anyway, right now I'm working on a hat using the Moss Stitch and hoping that this turns out okay. I think it will. I hope it will. I guess we're going to find out. Sanders in Central Time. It's 5 p.m. Hamburger, steaks, corn, and ooh, sounds delicious. Cat Dancer has water in her glass. Let's see. Actually, right now I think I've got Coke Zero in mine. Let's see what else is going on. I know that I expect an influx of people in a few minutes because Granny D is live from 5 to 6, and she always sends people over here. Oh, hi, Gina Barnett. She always sends people over here. And also, today, as an experiment, in addition to YouTube, I'm going live on Facebook at the same time. Hi, who knows? So, hi, Blind Stitches. Let's see. Uh-oh, Squirrel Raid. Becky Bramlett. Oh, Be Yourself with Jane. Hi, Jane, I'm glad to see you. Oh, Teresa's working on a chevron Afghan. Ooh, I love to do those. I've made quite a few. Jackie says she just finished a shawl hooked by Robin the block stitch. It was challenge with all the trebles. Yes, they can be a challenge. Pork chops with mashed potatoes. Yum. I think for us it'll be leftovers. Although, you know, my sister wanted to do something for Cinco de Mayo, and I'm not sure I want to be on the roads for Cinco de Mayo. It's like amateur night, like New Year's Eve, or you know, the night before Thanksgiving. So I don't know what we're going to do. We've got a lot of leftovers in the fridge. Oh, hi, Kelly. Hi, Bonnie Got Knits. Hi, Yarn It Out. Glad to see everybody here. Hi, Linda. Oh, it's lovely to see so many people here. Yay, 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 yay. Becky is working on an 8-pointed star afghan, but not too much more to go, so it's almost done. That's good. That's good. As I said, I am working on, or trying to figure out a way to do a hat design for who knows, is in Wiley, Texas, and yes, I do have friends in Rockwall because I was involved the short time I was in Dallas. I was involved with Rockwall Pets, and I got involved with them through the friend who was allowing me to live with him for those few months, because he's very, very active with them. Oh, hey, Granny. I was just saying, Granny, that I'm working on a moss stitch hat, trying to design it as I go and make it work. I will have to let you know how it goes. I did post on Instagram. Hi, Lori, glad to see you. Did post on Instagram a picture of the shawl that I have already made with a moss stitch. Becky suggests making tacos out of our leftovers. Normally, I would be with you. I don't think these particular leftovers lend themselves to tacos, but I do love tacos. Oh, Blind Stitches is trying to work on the Crystal Call Nick scarf. Cable stitch and turning it into a sweater. Ooh, that sounds like a fun challenge. Allie's Crafts Pursuits. Hello. Hi, Crochet Nana. Hi, Leanne. Let's see. Oh, hi, Jamie. Oh, Jackie says she doesn't make that many hats because it gets hot. Okay, Pat is in Garland, Texas. My site. Oh, okay. Bearded Yarn Dudes. When I was with my ex, we came up with the name Bearded Yarn Dudes for a Facebook page, an Etsy store, and lots of other things. We're no longer together, but we're still friends. And since I've been building this YouTube channel, I have just, and actually pretty much the working on the Facebook page, the Instagram, and the Etsy store, I have taken the name, and he really hasn't used it very much. And his name was Mike. So that's it. Anyway, what else do we have? Oh, hey, Mimi Cat Do. Anyway, looks like we have 24 people here. And the first thing I wanted to do was share some happy mail. I got some happy mail. I got some happy mail. Oh, yes. Happy mail. I got some happy mail. Many of you will recall that a few weeks ago, I got a 40% off coupon from Hirschner's, the online yarn and craft merchant because it had been quite a long time since I had ordered from them, and they just wanted to get me back. So I took that 40% coupon and ordered some nice stuff. And when that order arrived, I shared it in an unboxing or a Happy Mail or something like that. Well, this week I got a duplicate shipment of the same order. I wasn't charged twice. I just got the order twice. So I called them and I said, "Hey, I got this duplicate shipment. What do we do next?" And they told me I should just donate the yarn. Because, with a merchant like that, it's really more trouble than it's worth for them to provide the postage to send it back. Because if they wanted it back, I certainly wasn't going to pay for the postage. So I got a lot of stuff for my upcoming, for my contest prize. If you do not know, well, look, Nightbot quite conveniently just posted something about my Hat Not Hate contest. And so there will be some yarny goodness in the prizes there. And there's a link there. So the only way to enter is at that link. So included in that order, the duplicate order, is this skein of yarn. This is Hirschner's worsted. It's 100% acrylic. It's a 4-weight. How many yards is it? 489 yards. So the first skein of this I made a lot of hats with, and I'll make a lot more hats. And the second one is a 3-pack of this Lion brand jeans yarn in the colorway Stonewash. It's a 3-pack, and each one it's a 4-weight also, but it's a much lighter weight and softer 4. It's 246 yards. So, and one of these I'm already using to try to make a hat. Hi, Doneen, nice to see you. But let me put that back in there. There are other things. There are 2 skeins of this Christmas yarn, which is also the Hirschner's worsted, in the same yarn weight and the same length of 489 yards. And I've got 2 skeins of this. This goes directly into my prize box, or my giveaway box. And I have this pack of 5 of the same yarn in, I don't remember what the colorway is. But you can see it's a nice sort of a taupe kind of color. And it's the very same yarn, same weight, same length. Giveaway box. But that's not all. Also, I ordered, because they were at a great discount, a Lion brand Santa sack. And they were actually at a very, very substantial discount. I have not looked at this yet. I don't know what's in it. And I thought I would be clever and open it up in front of you, but if not, it's sort of difficult. So I'll just run my mouth. Let's see who else is talking. Okay, there we go. I really don't know what's in this bag. I don't know how much yarn. I don't know what yarn it is. Let's see. We have... It's a 3-pack of Boogie Nights in this, what is it? The colorway is Royal Flush. And you see it's got this sparkle to it. And each one is 149 yards. It's a 5-weight, it says. It doesn't look like 5 to me. But that's what it says. And what else do we have? We have a 3-pack of Twisted Cotton Blend. And the colorway is navy and ecru. And look at that. And let's say, this is a 5-weight also. It is 98 yards. Each one is 98 yards. 3.5 ounces or 100 grams. And we have a 3-pack of Lion Brand Mandala Twisted Stripes. Isn't that pretty? The colorway is Wishbone. It's a 4-weight and it's 426 yards each, 150 grams. I might keep this for myself. And that's all. That's what was in the bag. That is not so bad at all. Not at all. Honestly, I because they were on sale, I got this bag intending to have stuff for giveaways. And well, I'm just going to keep some of those things. Not only that, I placed an order with yarnnut.com. I think her name is Gigi. She is often in a lot of the live streams. I don't know whether she's here today. I don't even know whether she's subscribed to me, but I haven't opened this yet, and I can't really remember exactly what I ordered. But I have well, that looks like a gift. It says free gift on it. Okay, what I ordered was a 2-pack of this cotton yarn in this multicolor. You can see. It's 95 yards. It's 56.6 grams. It's a 4-weight. Yeah, you could have some fun with that, couldn't you? And then I ordered this. This is the Picasso ice yarn in fuchsia. And look at that. Isn't that nice? Let me see. I don't remember the specifics. No, it's called Blue Lilac Pink Fuchsia is the colorway. I have to pull one of these balls out of the thing to look at the specifics. Ooh, it feels very nice. This is it's a 4-weight, 44% acrylic, 56% polyester. Each one is 50 grams and 115 meters. And roughly just a little over 100 yards that would be, because each meter is like 1.1 yards. So that also was in my ice yarns package. I might keep this. But they also sent this gift, which is a 4-pack of... Ooh, this feels nice too. This is... Okay. Don't know what it's called, but it's the colorway is Rockabilly, and it's 50 grams, 125 meters. It feels very nice, and look at those colors. Okay. I had in mind using these ice yarns for giveaways when I ordered them, but that was before the whole Hirschner's thing happened. So now I don't feel so bad keeping them for myself. I can make some fun stuff there. So I shall have to send a note to Gigi thanking her for the gift, and the yarn just looks wonderful. Anyway, let me see what is in the chat. We have, oh hey Granny, Gia, yes. Who knows? Let me see for yourself. Best place to buy suede? Oh gosh, that I don't know. Jamie's is asking how will it be easier to contact y'all about what? Okay. Okay, I'm missing a lot of this. I'm sorry, because I was running my mouth. Oh wow. Donine did her 100th pocket shawl for her son's teacher today. Excellent. I'm missing a lot of these comments, and I'm sorry that I can't respond to all of them. I hope that people who have questions. Oh, hi, Barb. Hi, Whisper. Glad to see you. I hope that people who have questions are getting them answered by other people in the room. Okay. Now I'm going to invite people up to join me. Okay. Here is the link. Here is the link. Oh, I'm glad you decided to say yes to coming here. Sleep is good, but I hope that people have fun here. Let's see. So I put the link in the chat so that if people want to come up, if they can, I would certainly be happy for that. Otherwise, let's see what else. Let's see. Have I missed Miguel? No, Jamie, I don't know what you want to contact people about. Okay, I'm missing a lot here, and I'm just going to have to live with that. Okay. Anyway, here we go. I'm pretty excited about all of that yarn. I'm especially the ice yarn because it's so colorful, and you know I love color. What was I think it was that first, the first of the 10 things or 10 questions memes that went around, and the first question was, what is your favorite color? And my answer was yes. Because I just love them all. There have been a few more. Yesterday on my Topic Tuesday live, which you can find in the on my channel, I talked about the 10 questions that I believe they came from Connie, Just Another Stitch. And then today I recorded a video, not answers, but 10 non-yarny things about me, and actually there was a bonus 11th, possibly a 12th thing. I sort of lost count. So that will be up on Friday instead of a tutorial. I tried to record a tutorial this week and I had trouble, getting the thing that holds the phone, because I record on my phone, and I was using bad language and very frustrated, and I decided to just table it for a little bit and figure out another way to do it. So, and just getting back to my posting schedule, today is Wednesday, and I always have this Wednesday free-for-all at 6 o'clock immediately following Granny D on YouTube, 6 o'clock Eastern. Thursday, I have a Thwip Thursday, which I've just started doing them live instead of recorded. So they're at 4:30 Eastern, but of course, if you can't watch at 4:30, you can catch a replay. Fridays, I usually have tutorials, but this Friday it's going to be the 10 non-yarny things. Saturdays, I have my shout-out Saturdays, where I shout out and recognize other yarny people online, whether it's YouTube channels or Instagram or something else. Sundays, I have Sunday poetry readings. Mondays, I usually do a short video, like a 60-second tutorial, that sort of thing. People seem to like those. I enjoy doing them. It's hard to edit things down to 60 seconds, though, I'll tell you that. And I'm not an expert editor. I'm still learning a lot. Tuesdays, I have Topic Tuesdays live at 2 o'clock Eastern. And then we immediately at 3 o'clock, we go to see Brenda, the newbie crocheter. Except yesterday she wasn't feeling well, so we were sort of left at 3 o'clock. Because I still ended at about 3. I could have gone longer, but I felt led to end and go to the bathroom. And then here we are back at Wednesday. So, and I'm always glad to see people come here and visit me. And we always have a good time. I do enjoy doing these lives. And I also enjoy, the best thing about it is I never edit them. There was one where I was doing it on my phone because I was having computer problems. Right now I'm on my computer. I was doing it on my phone, and the stand that I had my phone on sort of fell over. So I don't know what you saw. You probably saw the palm of my hand, and you heard me say things that were not very nice out of frustration. So why don't you go back and look for that? That'll be fun. But that's where we are. That's where we are. Oh, blind stitches, I've been thinking about your blindfold challenge, and I haven't taken any action yet. But I think I'm going to figure out how to do it. Let's see. Yeah, Whisper mentions her sale. She's selling a lot of really beautiful yarns. I believe she dyes them herself. I have never really bought. I have bought hand-dyed yarn when I was at like yarn festivals, but I tend to go with budget yarns really because I'm afraid of very nice yarns. It's like, what if I mess something up and then it'll be gone? And what will I do next? I should probably I should probably stop thinking that way. In any case, what else do we have to talk about? We talked about my my happy mail. I got some really beautiful yarn. Before we're done, I will show all of that yarn again, because people come and go. I said this yesterday and nobody got it. In the room, the yarnies come and go, speaking of Michelangelo. Um, I don't expect you guys to get it either. But that gives me an idea. I'm going to make a note of that. Where did that pen fall? It falls way over there. Oof. Okay, made a note. Let's see, what else is going? Did I try out Think Media? I don't know what Think Media is. Oh, and Whisper is reassuring me that I could pick the yarn base that allows frogging. Some yarns just don't frog very well. Hey Dana, glad to see you. Hey Joe, glad to see you too. Oh, are you guys just coming in? You missed my happy mail. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's hi Katrina. Glad to see you. I had some beautiful happy mail. I'll just show you a little bit of it right now. What I got from Gia at Yarn Nut. This she sent as a bonus gift without charging me. How cool is that? 4 skeins of this at, I think it was 95 yards each. This was what I ordered. These are both ice yarns. I think they're all 3 ice yarns. And then this is this is not ice, I don't think. But this is some colorful cotton yarn. So I was ordering these things for giveaways. But I might just keep some of this really colorful thing, the colorful yarn, because you know how I love color. And I don't feel so bad doing that, because another story that I told before you guys came in, I got a duplicate delivery of my Hirschner's order from a couple of weeks ago. You recall they had sent me a 40% off discount coupon because I had not ordered from them in a very long time. So I bought some things, and some nice things. And I got that order just fine. And then I got the same order again. So I called them up and they said, they confirmed that a duplicate shipment had gone out, and that I had not been charged for it. I never thought that I was charged for it. And they said to just donate the yarn. So a lot of it is going to go into hats for Hat Not Hate, but also some of it is going to go into giveaways. So with that in mind, I don't feel so bad keeping that ice yarn for myself. I also got a Santa sack from Lion Brand at a great discount, and that had some really nice yarn in it as well. Some of that, excuse me, some of that goes into giveaways as well. The only thing I have going on, I don't call it a giveaway, it's really a contest, is my Hat Not Hate contest. And Nightbot every so often posts a link to my Hat Not Hate contest. And basically, oh, hi Mark, I didn't see you come in. Glad to see you. Basically, how that works is I'm just asking subscribers to make a guess at how many hats that I will have made by a certain date in order to send them in to Hat Not Hate. And there will be prizes. And some of it will be yarny goodness. Some of it will be patterns, including a pattern of my own. And Dana graciously offered me a pattern, and a few other people as well. And the only place to enter is on that one post in my community tab. You cannot enter at any, even if I do follow-up videos, update videos, the only place to enter is at that one tab, that one post in a comment. I always have to make that clear because people get confused. And all the standard YouTube rules, 18 or over, excuse me, must be a subscriber at the time the contest ends, must be, actually, there's no geographical limitation, although people overseas will have an option for a gift card instead of a package. All that sort of standard stuff. Oh, bye-bye, Pat. I'm glad you were here. Have a nice evening. Yes, Nightbot just told us about Mark Mullo's book. I'm going to feature him in one of my upcoming Sunday readings. Actually, I need to get to work on those because I always record those in advance, and sort of running out of those pre-recorded ones, so I need to pre-record some more. Marie, oh, hi Marie, I'm glad to see you. Yay, Marie, we love Marie. Oh, hi Julie, glad to see you as well. It's hard to keep track of the chat. So I know that I'm missing people. I know that I'm missing questions. If there's a question that you desperately want me to answer, then just post it again. And in fact, put like 2 question marks at the beginning of the comment, and that will help. Now I'm going to repost the link for anybody who wants to come up with me. Let's hope. I would love to have someone come up with me so we can just chat and have a good time. And otherwise, what can I talk about? Let's see. I talked about the Happy Mail. That's the most exciting thing, the Happy Mail, because it has been so much fun. And the for those who are just coming in lately, I also got a Santa sack from Lion Brand that had some really nice yarns in it. I expected it, since it was like a discount and sort of the equivalent of like a blind bag or something like that, a blind gift bag. I thought it might not be as nice as it turned out to be, but it's good stuff. I might want to keep some of that as well. Mark asks how long I was an opera singer. I was never, I'll just say, I never made a living as an opera singer. That was my intention when I moved to New York. I did make money on the side doing opera chorus, doing concert choir things, doing church choir things, but nearly every operatic thing that I was involved with, I actually had to pay to be involved with. A large part of that was I wasn't nearly as well equipped as I thought I was, and I had a lot of self-defeating behavior, which I'm sure surprises no one. And it just didn't work out, and it's okay. I would not, who knows? Who knows? So what else is going on? Nobody wants to come up on the panel with me. I'm deeply hurt. Oh, Marie was mentioning this beret. I made this with some leftover yarn from the poncho that I posted on Instagram. I have a pattern for that poncho. I've been putting out feelers for testers for that pattern. If anyone wants to test that pattern for me for the poncho, it's on Instagram. Keeps falling down over her eyes. That's okay. If anybody wants to test that pattern, just send me an email. My email is in the description. Let's see, I made one with this. My poncho was made with 2 colors of the Lion Brand Scarfie. This one, and this is called Cream Taupe, and the other one is called Cream Black. And it worked out very, very well. If you have seen the pictures on Instagram, which I highly recommend you go and look at, then you will see how well it worked. So I made one in this cream taupe. I made another one in the cream black, and then I have another one that I made. I don't remember. It's with even more leftover yarn from the 2 skeins. I was 2 skeins each of the Lion Brand Scarfie, and I had about a half a skein each left over. Let's see. Katrina is eating dinner. Say hi to Daryl for us, and going out for a few. Oh, I see. Or else you would come up with me. That would be fun. Oh, Leanne sent me an email. I replied to your email, Leanne. Unless it's a different one, a new one. Lori, I love Scarfie. Oh, the wool, and it bothers you. I don't think I had ever used it before, and I quite liked it. I'm normally not normally not into 5-weight yarns, and it's a 5-weight, but I enjoyed it very much, and it came out very soft and quite nice, quite nice. I liked those 2 colorways and how they worked together. And actually, I must say that those that Lion Brand Scarfie was part of a gift from I'm so bad with names. I'm trying to remember the name of the wonderful person who sent it to me. If I hope that this is correct, but I'm thinking Jamie Barber. She sent me a box of yarn that had been gifted to her, and she was passing on the love. And some of that is actually I'm passing on as in my giveaway box. But the Lion Brand Scarfie was there because I probably wouldn't have bought it. But I'm glad it was there. Okay. Oh, Whisper, are you leaving us? It's late there, I do understand. Whisper is in the Netherlands, so... let's see. I'm going to post that live link again. If anybody wants to come up. By the way... Oh my goodness, Jamie's here. I didn't realize it. Let's see. By the way, I'm doing this as an experiment. I'm doing this on both YouTube and Facebook. I haven't done the 2 of them together before. I don't know whether I'm getting any comments from from Facebook users. I'll have to go back over to Facebook later and look and see how it went over. But I think it's going okay. Lori says she bought some Scarfy for a challenge. Crochet Creations by Christy. I don't know Crochet Creations by Christy. I think I shall have to look her up. Oh, excuse me, everybody. Oh, my sleep is so off. My sleep has been off for about 58 years now. So, now when I had a Lion Brand gift card at Christmas time, I bought a substantial amount of Lion Brand of Shawl in a Ball. And I had used it before, and I liked it then. But let's just say I remembered liking it more than I did in the moment. So I have an abandoned project with the Shawl in a Ball. I probably should go back to it and just finish it up. Let's see, am I missing any other comments? Well, Marie, I will feature, Maria's saying she doesn't do social media, but she wants to see the Black Beret. Tomorrow is my Flip Thursday, where usually I have more finished objects to show than whips. And I will show all 3 of the hats and 1 or 2 others, plus the poncho, even though it's been on Instagram, and also the Grenady moss stitch shawl that I just completed. Oh, Mark is trying to quit social media for good. Social media is a challenge, and the only reason I do Facebook is I have no other way of keeping in touch with certain people in my life. Otherwise, it's just not worth it. It really isn't. Julie says she agrees. She's on Facebook to keep in touch with family and friends, and on YouTube. Does not watch TV anymore. Doesn't miss it. I don't really watch TV. If I ever do, it's something like a cooking show or a home improvement show, because I can't really stand the TV that's out there now. I just haven't seen anything that was worth my interest. I hear a lot of it because my sister is very fond of television, very loud television with lots of explosions and screaming and dying. So, and then she wonders why I closed the door to my bedroom. Oh yeah, Julie had to clean out her friends list. I'm doing that bit by bit. There was a period when I was trying to build a business, and so I was friending people left and right who were in the same business or potential clients. And I'm no longer doing that, and I have all these people on my friends list I don't know, and I'm getting recommendations for more people like that. Lori says she likes Christy's channel. Always has tons of challenges going on. Fun and interesting things to try. That's good. That's good. Oh, Linda says that she watched my very, 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 very early videos that are like 15 years old where I was singing. Yeah. I'll have to look for Christy's channel then. Because I don't even know that I was aware of it. Okay. Well, I showed you my yarn nut shipment. Why don't I show you my Santa sack for those who came in and didn't see it the first time? This is my Santa sack from Lion Brand. And they had them on sale at a very nice price. First, we have a 3-pack of Boogie Nights in the colorway Royal Flush. You see it's blue and sparkly. Says it's a 5-weight. It's 85 grams, 149 yards, and 3 of them. So that's about 450 yards altogether. And then we have a 3-pack of this Twisted Cotton Blend. The colorway is Navy and Ecru. And this is 100 grams, 98 yards each. And it's a 5-weight as well. Doesn't look like a 5-weight, but it very well could be. You never know. And then we also have this Lion Brand Mandala tweed stripes. Isn't that beautiful? It's a 3-pack. And the colorway Wishbone. This is a 4-weight. And it is 150 grams, 426 yards. So I think I made out well for, I forget exactly what the discount price was, but it was something along the lines of $15 for all this yarn. Where normally each of these skeins would probably have been $5 each or more. And what else do we have? Yeah, Granny D loves the tweed stripes. That one I'm definitely going to keep. I'll have to figure out something to do with it, maybe a nice scarf or something. Got some nice stuff here. Some nice stuff for my giveaway box, certainly. What else are we doing? Boogie Nights. Oh, I remember Boogie Nights. Everybody likes the yarn. It's beautiful yarn. The Lion Brand yarn and the ice yarn from Yarn Nut. Just beautiful stuff. The Hirschner's yarn is nice enough. That's all I can say. I mean, I'm not all that excited about it, but it's nice enough. And there you are. Are we sure nobody wants to come up? So everybody tell me if oh, Jamie has to leave. I'm sorry, but I'm glad you were here. Let's see. The thing is, what's on your hook? What's in your cup? What's for dinner? Where are you? All of that sort of thing. Julie has a son who will be 36 in October. She's 57. Or will be on June. I'll be 50 9 in December. Mm. You know, it's funny. I spent all of 29 thinking I'm almost 30, but you know, when my 30th birthday came along, I'm like, meh. And then I spent all of 39 going, I'm almost 40. And then my 40th birthday came along, and it wasn't all that great a birthday, I'll tell you that. But I still went, meh. And then I didn't much care about my 50th birthday. Hey,
Hi.
yeah, oh, I have to put
Olivia wants to show you her new dye job. Show everybody your hair.
Hey, Lisa, coping with yarn. Hi, Olivia.
Hi.
Glad to see you.
I got new hair color.
I do like their hair color.
You gotta speak up, honey. We can't hear you.
You say it.
Oh, yeah. So Lisa, coping with yarn, is having either tacos or spaghetti.
No, okay. Go watch
Okay, go watch.
Oh, your husband only eats red meat once a month? That's a health thing? Oh, I like red meat a lot. I like all meat. Actually, because of the nature of the bariatric surgery I had like 19 years ago, I really do have to focus on protein. Hello, Nadine. Glad to see you. Things are going pretty well today. Okay, Mark has nothing on his hook, Pepsi Max in his cup, and he had hot dogs and pizza pops for dinner.
There we go. That light's dry.
Oh, that sounds. I like hot dogs actually. We don't have any hot dogs in the house right now, which is sad. But we have a lot of leftovers in the fridge nonetheless. So I think that I'm not going to go hungry. I rarely do.
Working on Granny's moss stitch.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
No,
I posted.
Well, it's the flex yarn. It's purple. I'm trying to.
I love the yarn.
It is so soft and squishy.
Oh my gosh! And do you have the wrapper?
I do.
Let's see. Who's it by?
Oh, right is left.
Oh, okay. Flex. Okay. I'm not sure I've seen it, or maybe I have. Where'd you get it?
Michael's.
Oh, at Michael's? Oh, okay.
There we go.
I don't go to Michael's all that often. It's on the other side of town, and I have Hobby Lobby is the closest one to me, and then Joann's is the next closest.
I ordered it online.
And I see. Yeah. Actually, Saturday, I have an appointment on Saturday that takes me over to that side of town. And I might stop by, but I honestly, in good conscience, I can't buy any more yarn.
I can't. I bought 50 balls of Picasso from Yarn Nut. It's
50.
It's coming Saturday. I can't wait.
Were you here when I was showing what I had received from Yarn Nut?
I was cooking dinner, so I probably missed it.
Oh.
I saw your Santa thing.
You saw my what?
I saw the Santa yarns, but I didn't see it.
Oh, the Santa sack, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This she sent. This was a gift, a bonus gift.
Ooh, I like it.
I love the colors, and you know me in color.
I'm using this one for another project.
And this was what I actually ordered. 4 balls of this stuff, and then also this is not ice yarn, but it's cotton.
Ooh, that's pretty.
Yeah, this definitely goes in my giveaway box because I'm not that crazy about cotton. I made these 2 orders: the Santa sack and the ice the Yarn Nut, thinking of giveaway boxes in particular. But since I got that Hirschner's bonus, I'm going to keep these colorful yarns for myself, and I don't care what anyone says about it.
It is your choice.
Exactly. So yeah, the Hirschner's bonus was where they sent me a duplicate shipment of an order I had received before. And I called them up and I told them, and they said, well, donate it.
Yeah, a
Rather
lot
than
of times
shipping
it
it
just costs
back.
them, yeah, a lot of times it just costs them more to,
Yeah.
yeah. And they're like, keep. That happened to my son with a desk he ordered. It was like a $200 desk. He ordered it. They shipped it. He got it, put it together. A week later, he got another desk, and he called them back and says, "Hey, I got the second one." They're like, "Keep it."
Yeah. Nadine says she's doing a macrame shawl. It gives the impression that it's macrame, but it's not. I would like to see that. I'm going to make a note of that. It's on Yarnspirations, apparently. Making a note. Okay, let's see. Tony Maffeo. Let's see. Oh, apparently someone said something about dinner because Granny D mentioned it, but then I haven't seen. I can't find the comment, and I don't want to spend all that much time scrolling. So, tell me about your day, Michelle.
I worked all day. Until Granny D, I work from 6:30 in the morning till 4:30 every day.
Oy vey, as we say here in North Carolina.
Yep, we say that here too.
That's quite early.
Yeah, it's not bad working from home, but when I'm not working from home, it really stinks because it takes me to get to work. So
I like working from home.
I love working from home.
And in fact, it's been even when I was working full time, it was a very long time ago when I actually had to go somewhere to work. My last big job, I would alternate working from home with working on site at a client site, which would involve travel. So I spent a lot of time in Wisconsin and in Michigan and in Pennsylvania. So, but I never actually had an office to go to when I was not traveling. So I would work at home. And I liked it that way.
I would too.
So, yeah, and I actually...
Yeah, until COVID, yeah. I mean, my job's, everything's online anyway. So I never understood when I asked them, can I work from home? And they're like, oh, no, we don't have blah, 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 this or that you could do that. And I'm like, all I need is the internet.
Actually, there was one time, the job before the one I was just describing, when I was sort of going between two different offices, and I would make it so that each one thought I was working from the other office, and I would just be working at home. And I got a ton of work done, and nobody ever complained about that, but just the fact that that I was at home finally got out, and then I got that comment, it's not fair to the other people. And I'm going, fair is for the grammar school playground.
Right. Yep.
You know, I am quite sure there were no complaints about my work during that time.
Right.
And I was doing good work. I was frequently in communication with everybody I needed to be. And I never, ever had to be face-to-face with anyone. And
Yeah.
if I did, I wouldn't be sure that I was on site. But oh well. Lori says she doesn't like working from home. She wants home to be a sanctuary. I can see that. And I think a lot of people approach that question by making their workspace very separate.
Mine's in the same room, but you know what? I see that little square over in the corner. I'm like, nope, that's work. You don't go over there when you're not working.
Well, I would actually, most of the time, I was like at the kitchen table. And I would have my work computer open here, my personal computer open here. And actually, there was a time when I had different clients would require me to use a computer that they would issue that was hooked into their network with their security settings. I used to travel with 3 computers. My employer, the client computer, and then my own personal computer, because I sure as hell wasn't going to do anything personal like, writing blog posts or other things.
Right.
On a work computer, I had heard far too many stories about that sort of thing.
Exactly. Well, they have ours blocked to where we can't do any searches or anything that is non-work related. So like if I went to go to Google, it would say give that 404 error. It won't let you.
I remember once at one of those employers, I tried to go to a formal wear site, and I got that angry red access denied screen. A formal wear site. And then one time I on my personal cell phone, I used to carry 2 cell phones too, a personal one and a work phone. Because when you had a work phone, you basically gave the company access to everything that was on it.
Right.
So I carried a separate work phone. But on my personal phone, I somehow had connected to the wireless for this one client on my personal phone, and there was something that I had open on the phone at the time, and I got a message about that concerned me. But when I asked the network guy, he said he never knew anything about it. But I have been known to do things on my personal computer and personal phone that were not work appropriate.
No.
We don't have to talk about what they were.
All right.
But, but yeah, work, I don't know. And you know what? I have been trying to get, I need to call those people. I have been trying to get disability. I basically haven't worked in ages. Any skills I had as a professional are obsolete. And I don't really have the energy and the focus to sit at a desk for 8 hours a day.
Ugh.
And anything else that I would be qualified for, like retail or that sort of thing, I don't have the physical strength to do.
I get it.
And considering the amount of time that I have spent in the past 2 years very, very, very sick, you would think I would have a case, but right now it's in appeals. So I need to call those people again and just find out what the status is, because I haven't received any news in a while.
It's awful.
Gosh, it's been quite a while since I first applied, and I understand that if you actually are granted disability, you get back payments from the date that you applied as a lump sum. I'm not 100% sure about that, so don't quote me. But that is my understanding. Lisa, Coping with Yarn, says, oh, hi, precious beauty. Welcome in. Lisa says, I work both from home and school. I do notes at home, run virtual groups. Other times, she's at the elementary schools and come home when your kids come home. Lisa, I have a very good friend. He's actually retired now. He's a couple of years older than I am, but he was a school... he was a qualified social worker. So he was a school, I think they called him school psychologist or something, in a series of elementary schools in the New York City system. He was working in a school on 9/11, and they could see the Twin Towers from windows in the school. And there were kids in the school whose parents worked in the Twin Towers. So, I mean, he wrote a very moving essay about that. Let's talk about puppies.
Yes. Fluffy puppies and kitties.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Needy is sitting right next to me.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do you know, oh, I love the colors of whatever that is.
Oh, thank you. Oh, where are we going here? Oh,
okay. I see a fluff ball there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a bag a day pattern using the color Happy. It was her vintage ripple. Because it's freezing in Ohio today. It's cold. So I'm in blankies.
I mean, that's one thing about living in North Carolina. I used to wear the hats and scarves that I made all the time when I was in New York because it got cold there.
Heck yeah.
Here it gets cold, but not quite as bad.
And it's been raining for the past 3 days, so it's like damp and cold. It's not just cold. It's freeze, rain, nastiness.
Lori is saying if she had a nice space that could be dedicated to work and closed off when it was not work time, she could probably work from home more easily. Karen says, it took 2.5 years for your son to get disability?
Oh, no.
Oh, God.
Well, my brother-in-law, he's not my brother-in-law anymore. Well, he is, but whatever. He had an accident in Canada. They were at like a resort type place. And he leaned on the balcony railing. And when he leaned on it, it broke. And he fell 30 feet and crashed on a bunch of rocks.
Ouch.
And split his head open. So he's always got headaches and stuff now and whatever. And it took him like 2-3 years before he got his disability. And it took extra long because it happened out of the country.
But
hopefully you get more than he does because he don't get crap.
Well, my top salary when I was in the corporate world was pretty respectable.
Good.
But it has been a long time.
He owned his own business, so I think.
Oh, I see. Yeah. It's been a long time since I've made that much, and when I was laid off from that, I went into real estate and failed miserably because I'm just not good at selling myself.
No.
I guess I can do it on here, but I can't convince somebody that I should be the guy to sell their house or help them find a new one. I don't know.
Yeah, I wouldn't be good at that either.
And also I just get discouraged too easily.
Yeah, someone tells me no, I'm like, okay, I'm done.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, Dina says Lion Brand has good yarn. She's not familiar with Ice Brand. I wasn't familiar with it really before Crystal Bag a Day started talking about it, and it was about a year ago that I won one of her giveaways, which was all Ice Brand yarn, and it was nice stuff. Oh, hi, Crystal. Oh my goodness, I didn't know you were here.
Hi, Crystal. You say the name, and out she comes.
I know. Speak of the devil, or in this case, the angel.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I was saying I didn't really know it either before before I heard Crystal talk about it on her channel, and it was about a year ago. It was about 2 years ago, almost 2 years ago, that I won a giveaway of hers that was Ice Brand yarn, and it was nice stuff. So I was glad that I was able to find this beautiful stuff at yarnnut.com.
Madonna's helped out with that too, because the Picasso is super nice.
It's beautiful.
Except to frog it. Frogging it's not so fun because of the fuzzies.
There are lots of yarns that are really nice to use, but not very good to frog.
And that's one of them.
Yeah. I would also say Lion Brand Shawl and a Ball is another one.
Yeah. Most of the patterns I make with Shawl and a Ball, though, I try to make it to where it's something I don't have to frog because I do like it.
Yeah.
So since Crystal is here, Crystal, this is your pattern using Mandala Happy. So I hope you like it.
That's quite nice. Let's see. Alicia Simpson says hi. Oh, Nancy says she doesn't see any comments on the Facebook Live. As I was saying, this is my first time trying to do both Facebook and YouTube at the same time, and I just don't know how it's going. Because I'm here in StreamYard, and I can't even keep track of YouTube. Nadine says she's ordering from Stenley Yarns.
I've never heard of that.
I might have missed that video. There was another one recently, another yarn unboxing recently that made me want to look at that website, but I'd have to go back and find the video again to get the name of it. But anyway.
I keep seeing all these sales and everything. I'm going to have to be like Bag a Day and start doing giveaways because I don't have any more room.
Well, that's what I was saying. Next
they're all so pretty.
This Saturday, my travels will take me past Michael's, and I might pop in, but I cannot, in good conscience, buy any more yarn because I already have enough to start a store of my own. But and besides, yarn costs money. Even if it's on sale, it still costs money.
Well, that's the only thing about staying at home, work from home. I save almost $500 a month. So you can guess.
Oh, on the commute?
It's like no bad Nana, no more yarn.
Lori says she used the Shawl and a Ball on a Bag a Day lacy mint poncho.
I want to do that one next. I've never made a shawl.
I have a... Nancy says her stash exploded. Let's see. There's one Bag a Day shawl pattern that is sort of my default. And it's called the All That Glitters shawl.
Oh, I bet that was nice and Shawl and a Ball.
And it's very lacy. It's very nice. I like it. And I think that's what I started to do with this shawl and a ball. I just need to pick it up and see if I can just finish it and just get it out of my life. Yeah.
Yeah, I have projects like that where I start it and it's like the yarn's just not working with the project or something, and I'm like, oh, I'll go back to you later.
Oh, I have a bunch of those. Julie suggests that if I do pop into Michael's, I should see if they have a $5 grab bag. I don't know. I'll have to see.
It depends on which Michael's I go to because I have two within 20 minutes either direction. The one closest to my house is horrible. But the one farther away from my house is nicer and more organized. But neither one of them is just like the flowers yarn and the Dollar Tree. None of them had the yarn I was looking for.
Typical. So I'm doing this moss stitch hat, and it's coming out to be rather small in circumference, but I think it will be nice in the end. Next time I try, it's going to be bottom up rather than top down.
I don't think I've ever crocheted a hat bottom up. I've always done it top down.
Well, as luck would have it, I have a bottom up hat pattern.
Yeah.
That is, and all of my hat patterns are free.
I love
because I do that to encourage people to donate hats.
it. Believe I have some blue yarn that I could use.
Now, that particular pattern of mine is a yarn eater.
That's okay. I have lots of yarn. It's okay.
So, what else do we have? Dana and Kelly both love shawl and a ball. Kelly says frogging it, not so much. Yeah.
Yeah, what I ended up making with my shawl and a ball, I made a virus blanket. So I didn't have to frog any of it because I've made it enough times that I didn't.
Mine, I haven't done a virus blanket. I've done a few virus shawls. And
it turned out really nice and drapey.
I don't think I need to do any more virus shawls. Sometimes I find patterns that look really fun or nice, and then when I get into them, I'm going, this is too much work. This is more trouble than it's worth.
Well, you're talking to the person that taught themselves how to crochet with thread and making doilies. So
now I could get into that.
I mean, the first time I used yarn, I felt like a newbie crocheter because it was so thick. It took me forever to figure it out. And this was before YouTube, back in the olden days when you had to go off the pattern booklets.
Oh, yeah. Jane suggests that we have a contest. See if folks can go 2 months without purchasing any new yarn.
I can tell you I'll fail. I will fail. No, maybe I won't. Because up until this last purchase, it was probably 3 months before I got yarn, so it's possible.
I have a bunch. And then I did these recent purchases just partly because they were on sale, and partly because I wanted to have stuff to give away. But I have plenty of yarn. I'm not hurting for yarn, I will tell you that.
Well, I have a confession. I have never paid full price for yarn. ever.
I
Only
have.
one I bought on sale. Can't be loud. Sit here, sit here.
I have, when I've gone to like sheep and yarn or sheep and wool festivals, I have paid way too much for yarn just in the heat of the moment.
I've never been to a yarn festival.
Next time I go, I will leave my wallet at home. We used to go. There was one in New York. I don't even know. I'm sure it was canceled last year. I don't know if they're going to do it this year. It's in like September, October of every year. Probably won't. But the New York Sheep and Wool Festival, everybody knows about Rhinebeck and the New York Sheep and Wool Festival. And it's lots of fun. Really, lots of wonderful displays. There are also displays of actual sheep, farming displays, as well as yarn displays and all sorts of crafters and craft supplies. And I met the author of a crochet book there. Actually, I met her 2 years in a row.
Cool.
And she was very nice, and I showed her some pictures of things that I had done that I had on my phone, and she was very nice and supportive. And of course, I bought her books.
Well, cool.
I don't think I still have them though, because I've moved so many times and I've purged so many belongings.
I have so many crocheted leaflets, books, almost as bad as the yarn. I have 2 boxes full of books.
Mm.
And they're all from like the 90s and early 2000s. And because that's before I was with yarn. That was when I did the doilies. So I bought a whole bunch of, the books and stuff. And
actually, my sister got for me a whole bunch of old yarn magazines from 80s, 90s, 2000s.
Nice.
With patterns that I really need to see if there's anything I want to use, because there's a lot of good stuff in there. But I have so many patterns that I cannot possibly make everything. And more, now that I'm writing my own patterns, I get bored with other people's patterns. Especially if it's a long project that takes a long time.
See, I think that's why I liked the doilies, because it was a different sequence of stitches in each row. It wasn't the same thing. It was always something different. So it kept my interest.
Mm-hmm.
But I like simple stuff. I like simple stuff too, but like when I made Helen Shrimpton's Sacred Space, whew, thank God she had some tutorials on some of those things, because
Hello, I Bring It. I don't believe I know you, but welcome in.
I've seen I Bring It before.
Okay. Let's see. We have a good number of people in the room, which is always good to have.
Of course.
Karen says she tells her ex-daughter-in-law to come to her house for patterns. Exactly. She has more than she can be expected to use. That's exactly what I have.
Yeah.
And in fact, one of my recent Topic Tuesdays was all about patterns, sources of patterns, and whether you like to read them on the screen or print them out. What do you do with the printouts? How do you store them? That sort of thing. And it was actually, it was a good discussion. I'm always up for new topics for upcoming Topic Tuesdays, by the way. Yeah, I have so many patterns. I have books. In fact, there's a book that I saw that I want to buy that I'm just not gonna, because I have enough patterns already. It's Do you know the guy, the crochet dude?
Yeah.
What's his name?
Yes.
Somebody Embry.
I don't know what his name is, but I have.
Yeah, yeah. Somebody. I think it was on Facebook, or it could have been Instagram. Posted a picture of that book, saying, I think that person had just acquired the book. It was. Oh, bye bye, Lori. Glad you were here.
Bye.
But this guy, he has published a lot of patterns, and this book is from 2008, I think, and it's all about patterns for menswear. And so I thought that would be fabulous.
Well, of course, because there's not a lot of menswear out there, and it makes me really sad.
Well, in one of my recent shout-out Saturdays, I pointed to somebody I found on Etsy, and his name is Richard Seymour. And then I realized he's the leader of one of the men's crochet groups that I am in on Facebook. But he's in England, and he has some amazing patterns for men. And in fact, I was working on a men's polo shirt, and I need to get back to that. And that was his pattern, and I've shown the pictures from the pattern a number of times. And I just need to get back to doing that and finish it for once and for all. So he does some really, really good menswear. I've seen some good menswear. I posted a picture on Instagram just the other day of a man wearing crochet shorts, very snug crochet shorts. And I said, I know people are going to be sending me this picture, so I will just go ahead and post it now. Because he looked really good in those shorts. But he would look really good in anything. Yeah, there you have to search for it, but there are patterns out there. In fact, Crystal has a couple of patterns for sweaters that she has made for Mr. Bod.
Yeah.
And I have bought those patterns and made the sweaters. And in fact, I use the dimensions from those sweaters whenever I make my own patterns for sweaters. So,
my problem is I just want to make all the things. And
exactly.
There's not enough time.
Oh.
I mean, I work 50 plus hours a week. There's not enough time.
Oh dear, that's a lot.
And then I crochet at least 30. So, I don't, honey, no. Stop. I know you can't grab onto that. You're making everybody dizzy.
I was dizzy before. So, Nancy wants me to post the StreamYard link again.
Cool.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, I don't sleep much, so if I'm not working, I'm crocheting.
I should sleep more.
I try, I can't do it.
Honestly, I have what a doctor once termed as poor sleep hygiene.
Mm-hmm.
Where I basically just bad habits. Hi, Nancy.
Hi, Nancy.
Glad to have you here.
I finally ate some dinner.
Yay.
My husband had leftovers, so I just whipped up some eggs. I'm trying to my phone. I'm trying to plug it in because the battery's low.
Uh-oh. That's
It's not
important.
standing. I can't turn it the other way.
That's okay.
Yeah, well, here, I'll show you the
We're
hat.
getting a little tour. It's okay.
Here's
It's
the
all
hat.
pretty.
It's a little busy.
Is
Oh,
that?
I like it though.
I like the colors.
Yes.
Was that your moss stitch hat or a different
It-
one?
Yeah, it was a barred stitch hat, but I can't remember which one it was. But it had It has shells.
Oh,
It just
shells. Oh, okay.
it changed color. I actually found this yarn at the Dollar Tree a while ago. It was just like one skein of this Karen Simply
Oh,
Soft
wow.
tree a while ago. And I'm
That was
gonna
one
try to make
skein. Yeah.
hats for the well, I'm making some hats for Hat Not Hate, but I'm also making some hats for Operation Christmas Child. They collect these boxes at my church and they send them all over the world. And it's something I don't have to pay for postage, and I did donate crochet things to them before. And basically, last time I did washcloths, it was when I first relearned how to crochet, because I had to relearn after 40 years, something like that. I mean, so
Let me see. It had probably been 40 years since I did it as a child and then picked it up again as an adult. Yeah.
let me see if I can figure out where to put this thing. Ah,
Oh, the phone?
the phone.
Oh,
I'm not
okay.
today. Here, I want to see my shawl. It's
Course.
one of those ones that it's really hard to frog.
Oh, what's the yarn then?
It's from Hobby
pretty.
Lobby. I got it on clearance. It's,
I like the colors.
It's pretty.
Yeah, I like that it's hard to frog, because I started another project like you were talking about, and basically I couldn't work with it because I made a mistake and I went to frog it and then it was like caught, So it's got to be something easy. So it's called Delish Boutique, and I only paid $1.74 each.
Oh, that's not so bad at all.
No,
How many yards in that cake?
A lot of yards. It has 590.
Wow.
Oh, that's exactly how many yards are in a most Lion Brand mandala cakes.
Okay,
So I wonder if that's a rebadged Lion Brand mandala.
Well, it's got alpaca. It's 90%. It's Hobby Lobby yarn.
Oh, that's probably why it's hard to frog, is that alpaca fuzz.
Excuse me. So that's all. I used this once before in a different color.
Oh, Sunita just came in the room. Hi, Sunita.
Hi, Sunita.
So yeah, that's.
I worked on the hat, but usually I don't have two whips, but I've been trying to knock out some hats.
Yeah.
And I made a whole load of loveys for another organization around here.
I don't really understand the concept of loveys.
It's for babies, like if you put a stuffed animal and it has a little blankie, they could carry around with them.
Oh, okay.
Some babies like to have a little blankie. They don't want them dragging the big blankie around with them. It's like a security.
Oh, okay. Oh.
I'm getting another grandbaby soon, so I'm gonna.
Yay!
Oh, next month, right?
June, yeah.
June, yeah.
She's going in for a C-section.
Oh, so it's scheduled already?
Yeah, because she had a hard time with the first one. No point in going through all that if you probably can't do it,
Oh, I'm sure there are lots of cases where it's just better.
What?
I'm sure there are lots of cases where it's just better to do the C-section.
I had.
And I'm sure that
wasn't. I still remember saying, "Why did I do this again on the third one?"
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I love them.
Well, of course you do. And they would have you believe, or they would have us believe, that you forget about the trauma of childbirth once you have the baby in your arms. I'm sure that's not true.
I'm going to turn this up a little. Okay.
No, but they're lovable enough that you'll go through it again.
Yeah.
No, my grandson took over my house. He has almost as many toys as I have yarn or more. The living room has been like a bomb hit it, and we're working on because I gotta put the porta crib in here because we'll be babysitting eventually.
Mm-hmm.
my daughter-in-law works. I mean, I may help her in the beginning at her house, but eventually I'll bring them back here.
Mm-hmm. Of course, yeah.
Yeah. So it's just, I've been tired. I don't know what's going on with me.
It's the weather.
I
If
don't
you're
know. I
having-
did a vaccine a couple of weeks ago, and I didn't really have any really bad side effects, but I keep getting like really tired, or at the end of the day, I just can't stay awake, and I just want to go to bed, and I usually like to crochet at night.
And that's a change. That
Yeah, I've had a couple of days last week where I went to bed early. But we do get up early. We were taking the baby to school, park the car because she's too short to reach the pedals now. To take him if my son's at the, my son works in a hospital, so his hours change often.
mm-hmm.
So that's all. So, but now my husband started taking him a little bit, and the other grandpa, because he's retired now. So I don't have, because I was doing all the mornings, and then we'd have to go watch him in the afternoon, like 3 days a week. And it just was making me more tired.
Mm. That makes sense.
You do it.
Who's in the mood to even make a video,
Mm. When you get to our age, you want some rest.
I know. Oh, whatever. We'll see. I got to make another video.
I recorded 2 today and was only able to upload 1.
Mm-hmm.
And because sometimes there is something going on with the gadget that I use to transfer the video file from the phone to the computer.
Okay.
But in the past, if I would just wait a day and try it again, it works fine.
Well, I
So-
finally edit with that software that Julie the Whippy chick recommended, the Kind Master.
Mm-hmm.
And so, but I have to do all the videoing on my phone, which is fine because then after I upload it, I just delete them because I don't need to save them after. So I made a few videos and I put like in a preview, and then I was able to put something at the end, like, where you hit on my last video. I only did it on the last couple of videos. So.
I do mine in iMovie because it's already paid for.
Okay. Well, whatever I have in my computer, I have a laptop and it's Windows 10. For some reason, when I did it, the words weren't matching with my face, and I couldn't use it. I used something Windows Movie Maker when I had XP years ago. I used to edit videos, and then I don't know. This computer stinks. But whatever.
I still do all my editing on the phone.
Yeah, that's what I was doing now. I'm editing on the phone. I finally figured it out. It's just hard to see, and it's like, now I know enough to get by. I put in some music that they give you.
Yeah. And there's I know I've got a lot more to learn with the editing still, but
I go into a store. They just opened a new one, and the music is so loud in there that I had to put music on top of it, but you could still hear me talking because I saw Veronica did that, and that worked pretty good. And then if you just drown out the music with talking, and they're not going to bother you like that.
I haven't done any shopping trips.
Okay.
So they're fun to watch. I just feel awkward trying to do it.
I felt a little awkward too. I did take some. I was just going to do like a little slideshow on my next video because it was Michael's had a lot of sale items. They had yarn for $2, $3, $5,
Mm-hmm.
and I back because I wanted something. I was hoping it would go down more. Like I wouldn't mind some more of those. It's a wrap cake, but somebody told me they saw them. I think Veronica said she got some for $3 or $3.50, and I don't really want to pay $5. I could pay $3. I'm cheap. I'll wait. I have so much yarn. I really don't need it. To me, I like the kick out of the bargain. That's all. That's why I love hobby. you freeze?
Me? No, I was looking at my at the hat that I'm working on right now. So it's I'm gonna have to do some calculations with that thing.
I made a
But
hat. I held like two number 4 yarn, threads together.
mm-hmm.
But my left hand was killing me.
Oh, I can imagine.
I don't know why it was hurting so much. I don't usually. It happens, but not that bad.
Hmm. What's the weight of the yarn that you're using right now? That beautiful color.
This
I
one?
guess
Or Nancy?
Nancy. Well, both of you.
a little bit 3 or a DK, I guess.
4.
Or yeah.
Oh, you got a 4.
Yeah.
But it's thin 4. It's, I don't know. Doesn't seem really thick.
Sometimes I'm not quite sure they're labeled correctly. So what I'm doing now is this is the hat that I'm working on from the bottom up, and it's some of the Lion Brand jeans that I had that was in the duplicate Hirschner's shipment that I got.
Okay.
And it's a 4 weight. It's a lighter 4 because I think that with any particular classification, there's a lot of variation, and I think that probably 4 weight has the most variation, where it's just some things are labeled 4 that I would call 5, and some things are labeled 4 that I might even call 3.
Right.
Well,
But
Ferris wheel. Did you ever use Ferris wheel?
I don't believe I have.
Anyway, I think it says a 4 and it's like 3.
Lion Brand Pound of Love is one of my favorites, and it's labeled 4, but it's really on the lighter side of 4.
Yep.
And then go ahead.
I made my grandson a sweater with it. Like 4.
Mm-hmm.
Recommended. I'm using a 5 with. Let me see. I don't even know what color it says.
Your sound is sort of breaking up, Nancy.
Okay. It recommends 4.5. I don't know. Not that close because I couldn't. I'm charging the phone. My phone battery.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah. So most recently, my most recent hat was with a Karen 1 pound because I was gifted with some Karen 1 pound in a nice living room.
Nice.
You're in the screen. I'm trying to find the big screen.
Oh my goodness, there I am.
Wait.
I'm on the TV. Ah.
I'm on the TV too. I muted that TV. So we don't have echo.
But so I was just using Karen 1 pound to make a hat, and it's also labeled 4, but it's rather a heavy 4.
Oh yeah, I've used that.
Yeah. So it's not really one of my favorites, I would say. But it gets the job done, and it was given to me as a gift, so I will make as many hats as I can out of it. Because me and blue hats.
Sad moment. Yarn bar.
Oh, yarn bar. Sometimes it's just not worth the trouble to try to do the center pole thing.
I was surprised they were able to find it, honestly, in this one. Oh, there we go. I think I got it. Okay.
Yeah. Now, some skeins will have, like, a tab at the end that says
I wish they all
here.
would.
Like this one does. This is a Hirschner's, and it has this easy start tab at the end for the center pole. But you know what? I really think it's the cheaper yarns that do that, and the nicer yarns would benefit from adding that feature. Because I've had more than my share of yarn barf, and more often than not, I'd rather just pull from the outside
You
to
know,
avoid the yarn barf.
until I found YouTube, I never center pulled. Never.
Yeah. I mean, I don't always, especially with a cake. I have a spindle, and
Yeah.
when I'm using a cake, I put it on the spindle and I pull from the outside, and it spins. And that works beautifully. But
Same.
oh well. Anyway. Do you know it is almost 8 o'clock?
I know. Where's the time go?
Oh, I don't know. Maria is saying it's time for her to feed her doggy. Oh,
My
Maria, I
dog-
want to see
My
pictures
dog,
of. Oh, look.
Oh,
Oh, what a cutie.
cute.
Look at you be choking.
he just had a haircut. He's not happy.
Uh-oh.
My husband, I came home and my husband cut his hair and gave him a bath because he was
It's
too
probably the bath that made him unhappy.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's both. He smells bad after a while, so lived in Florida.
Mm.
Now, well, speaking of bath time, apparently the cat thinks it's bath time too.
Yeah, we have a cat also. I don't know where it is. It doesn't like me.
Mm.
New cat. He was at work. Started being
Mm.
bring in that cat if you want.
Well, anyway, as I was saying, it's 7:51, and we've been going for almost 2 hours here. So I am going to bring this to an end and grab me some leftovers and heat them up.
There you go.
Yep. In fact, I've been thinking that there are 2 different kinds of leftovers that if I mix them together, that would be really tasty.
Yay.
I will let you know how that goes.
Sounds good.
Anyway, I'm glad that everybody.
Curiously through others with diet. Because there's a lot of foods I can't eat.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that everybody was able to join me, and thank you especially to Nancy and
Thanks for
Michelle for
having
coming up. And all the standard YouTube crap like subscribe, comment, share, all of that stuff, and keep coming back.
Well, of course.
And there we go. Julie says she needs more Folgers in her cup. I need more Folgers in my life.
It's too late in the evening for me. If I drink coffee after noon, I'll be up until 4 o'clock in the morning.
I probably will be anyway. No, actually, what I usually do is I go to bed early, and then I sleep for an hour or 2, and then I'm up for 3 or 4.
I force myself to go to bed at 11 because I know I'm going to be sitting bolt upright at 5 a.m. No matter what time I go to bed.
Mm-hmm.
I might as well just make it 11 to 5 sleep.
That's not a bad sleep schedule. I need more consistency. It doesn't?
It doesn't work all the time. A lot of times I'll just lay there and be like, nope, you're not going to get up and do anything.
Well, they say it's better if you can't sleep to just get up and do something, because if after 15 minutes you can't sleep, you just need to not lie there. What I do is I lie there and I watch videos all night long on my phone, which is not a good thing to do.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I'm going to say goodnight to everybody, and I'm really glad that everybody joined me, especially Michelle and Nancy. And I'm going to click the button that says End Broadcast right now.
Okay. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.